And I'm a little nervous in this chapter because I remember from the last one that Mac just drove into the mall and saw what was now plastered on the billboard. And so makes me wonder. So we're on page 222. Uh-oh. First chapter is called Mad Human. A mad gorilla is loud, but a mad human can be loud too, especially when he's throwing chairs and turning over tables and breaking the cotton candy machine. Oh, poor George is what I'm thinking. The next chapter is called Phone Call. Mac is kicking a trash can across the food court when the phone rings. He answers it, red-faced and sweating. "What the?" he demands. He glares at me. "I don't know what he starts to say, but then he stops to listen. "Who?" "Julia, who?" he asks. "Oh, sure, George's kid." "She's the one who called you?" More talking. With the phone to his ear, Mac comes closer to my cage, eyeing me suspiciously. Yeah, he says. "He paints? Sure. We've been selling his art for quite a while now." There's another long pause. "Yeah, absolutely. It was my idea." Yeah, right. Mac nods. A smile starts at the corners of his mouth. "Photos? No problem. You want to see him in action? Yeah, come on down, take a look. We're open 365 days a year, can't miss us. We're right off I-95. And Mac picks up the overturned trash can. "Yeah, I think he'll be adding more pictures. It's, what do you call it? A work in progress." When the call is done, I'm just wondering who called. I'm wondering who called him. Something's making him happy. I'm wondering what that is too. When the call is done, Mac shakes his head. "Impossible," he says. An hour later, a man with a camera comes to take my picture. He is from the local paper, the one Julia called. Oh my gosh, now we have our answer to that. "How about you take one of me with the elephant?" Mac suggests. He drapes his arm around Ruby's back, grinning as the camera clicks. "Perfect," the man says. "Perfect," Mac agrees. Here's the next chapter. A star again. A photo of my billboard is in the newspaper. Mac tapes the story onto my window. Each day, more curious people arrive. They park in front of the billboard. They point and shake their heads. They take photos. And then they come into the mall and buy my paintings. And when the visitors watch, I dip my hands in fresh buckets of paint and I make pictures for the gift shop and pictures to add to the billboard. Trees with birds, a newborn elephant with glittering black eyes, a squirrel, a bluebird, a worm. I even paint Bob so he can be on the billboard too. I can tell he likes the picture, although he says I didn't quite capture his distinguished nose. Every afternoon, Mac and George add my new picture to the pictures to the billboard. People slow their cars while they work. Drivers honk and wave. My gift shop pictures now cost $65 with frame. The next chapter is called Ape, the Ape Artist. I have new names. People call me the Ape Artist, the Primate Picasso. I have visitors from morning till night, and so does Ruby. But nothing has changed for her. Every day at 2, 4, and 7, Ruby plods through the sawdust with Snickers on her back. And every night she has bad dreams. "Bob," I say after I've soothed Ruby to sleep with a story, "my idea isn't working." Bob opens one eye. "Be patient." "I'm tired of being patient," I say. The next chapter is called Interview. This evening, a man and a woman come to interview Mac and also George and Julia. The man has a large and heavy camera perched on his shoulder, and he films me as I make my pictures. He films Ruby in her cage and with her foot roped to the bolt on the floor. Mind if I take a look around, he asks. Mac waves a hand. Be my guest. While Mac and the woman talk, the cameraman walks through the mall. He pans the camera right and left and up and down, and when his eyes fall on the claw stick, he stops. He trains his camera on the gleaming blade, and then he moves on. Uh-oh. The early news. Mac turns on the TV. We are the early news at 5 o'clock. Bob says, don't let it go to your head. There we all are. Mac, Ruby, me, George and Julia, the billboard, the mall, the ring. Uh-oh. And the claw stick. In the morning, several people gather at the parking lot, and they're carrying signs on sticks. The signs have words and pictures on them, and one has a drawing of a gorilla cradling a baby elephant. I wish I could read. Wow. That's the end of reading 24. Make sure you record a summary and all your amazing questions, predictions, feelings, and thoughts. And we'll read more tomorrow.